तुझे कुछ भी करके करना ही होगा अक्षय. Get it started.
विक्रांत, मेरे पे भरोसा रखेगा यार. थंडरक. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Please go and wait for me in the lounge now.
मैं कहीं नहीं जा रहा हूँ.
ये सिर्फ तुम्हारी और सोनी की बात नहीं रही. Yeah, please understand that this is beyond you guys now. So please just go and wait for me in the lounge.
सही बोल रहा है. सिर्फ मेरे और सोनिया के लिए नहीं है. ये आराधना के लिए भी है.
मेरे पे भरोसा रखेगा? Yeah? Please go and wait for me in the lounge while I sort this out. Now.
Mr. Ashford, thank you so much for coming down all the way to the hotel room. It's been a very hectic trip for me. In fact, my flight to Delhi leaves in 4 hours.
Of course, I'm motivated to sort out the formalities.
Very well.
You don't mind me asking, a foreign affair officer flies all the way from Delhi just for formalities?
Mr. Singh's a powerful man. He's a good friend of mine, and he happens to trust my judgment. That's all, really. Well, Mr. Ashford, my line of questioning, you can be assured it'll remain impartial and unbiased given my relationship with Mr. Singh.
Everything you need to know is written down here. I don't see how it's going to be any different.
I'll be exceeding your expectations then.
You don't prove to be any different from the rest.
Not interested in your statement. I haven't read it. In fact, I'm not here to run any tactics on you. I'm just here to get to the bottom of your judgment.
You ask me to recite my statement?
I want you to walk me through everything, exactly how it happened for you on the 4th of April, and I'm gonna make my observations.
So you ask me to recite my statement?
Except you don't have it in front of you.
Nothing's gonna change. Quite frankly, you'll be just wasting your time.
Right. Mr. Ashford, I need you to understand that I like to base my assessments on the words I hear, not the words I read. So that's how I operate, and it's my job to worry about that. Your job, on the other hand, hangs in the balance of this.
What?
Okay. Mr. Ashford, your reinstatement in the department, I get a final say in that, as per Mr. Singh's request.
So, you are interrogating me here?
I'm gonna check the situation that was communicated to you, just to understand if we're in sync with what was communicated to us. So please, start with the brief of the task you were given.
We received a police complaint about a missing 2-year-old child. Last seen March 25th, Heatherly Bus, 5:56 p.m. The child was abducted in a black untraceable van. No CCTV footage. Kidnapper demanded €500,000 cash. No police involved, strictly no engagement. Meeting at the train station.
How'd you read the case priority?
With initial briefing, I was explicitly informed about Mr. Singh's status as an Indian diplomat, which propelled the case to the highest priority.
What was the exact task you were given?
Lead the team was Donna Lawrence. Close the case as quickly and as quietly as possible.
And what leads did you pull before the 4th of April?
We believed it was Hendrix Novak.
Well, at least you and I are on the same page for this spot. Now the station. Exactly as it happened for you.
Dana and I are taking our position at the station.
Team A,
Set. Team B.
set, south side perimeter.
Mr. Singh, again, you cannot talk to us. They're watching you through the cameras.
And yes, your kid is gonna be home soon enough. Keep your comms up.
I will.
Let's go.
I'm in position.
Did you assess why Hendricks chose the train station as a stakeout? Why not somewhere more discreet?
I believe it was his distraction. An open, empty space where anybody could do anything and just disappear.
Maybe Hendricks was using that location as an excuse to see if Mr. Singh contacted the police. Did you run that?
That's not what happened, and you know it.
Right, and did you run that assessment before the 4th of April?
We did.
Did you take any other precautionary measures?
You mean 2 special units which we brought just to secure the perimeter?
No, I mean a fail-safe plan for Mr. Singh in case something were to happen to him.
We didn't consider the possibility.
What were the 2 teams for then?
$500,000 was the price for your daughter's life. Not a penny less.
Yes, I have it. I've counted it all. Where's Sonia?
You'll find out in 5 minutes. Wait for my call.
Wait, oh Eunice, Sonny is 5 minutes out. Dana, give me the visual on those buildings.
Team A, I need an eye on south side high rises. ID on Hendricks, now.
If they don't see him, something is wrong.
Give it a minute.
Sniper, 16th floor, Lynn Apartments.
Positive ID on Hendricks?
Confirmed. It's Hendricks.
No. I believe you're missing something there.
Hendricks has always been the sniper. He uses mules to carry cash and kidnap subjects. That is his MO.
I'm not talking about that. Dana had something else to add to her testimony.
I thought that was a closed book already.
I haven't read your statement.
Wow. This is what 2 teams were for.
I'm sorry?
Your previous question. The first team was to guard the safety of the station if anything went wrong. And the other one was to capture Hendricks.
Did you consider all outcomes of potentially provoking Hendricks by trying to trap him?
Yes, we did.
Especially when he held Mr. Singh's daughter captive.
It was our best shot.
How well did the timing of that work out?
Sniper, 16th floor, Lynn Apartments.
Positive ID on Hendricks?
Confirmed. It's Hendricks.
Team A, reposition outside Lynn Apartments and stay away from all cameras.
What are you doing, Declan?
It's our only shot.
Don't provoke him. You'll be compromising us. Our job is to protect Mr. Singh. He won't spare anyone.
And that is exactly why we are going to stop him.
So you considered all eventualities like you previously mentioned?
Correct.
And your timing was premature, yes?
It was supposed to be a swift breach and capture.
That was your objective?
Yes.
That was the job you were given?
It's never that simple, is it?
You went off course, Mr. Ashford. Unless you were under the influence, you know the implications of that.
I knew the payoff.
Oh yeah? How'd you work out the odds of that payoff?
I made the goddamn judgment call.
You gambled with the child you were supposed to bring home.
I don't know about India, but this is how it usually goes down here.
In India, we're not usually this ambitious when we have innocent lives at stake.
If we would let Hendrix go, there would always be innocent lives at stake.
It's time.
All units stand by to engage.
Put it inside where you're standing. The bicycle parking.
Sonia, what about Sonia?
Only after I get confirmation of the handover.
Shit, we don't have eyes in here.
It's the last step.
All units, wait for my command to breach the apartment.
Declan, don't play the odds.
We can end this right here, right now.
Let them confirm the daughter's location.
The bag and the mule is gonna be long gone by then.
Let him.
God damn it, Dana. We cannot let him get away like this again.
Declan, that's not the job.
But this time, he's mine. All units, prepare to breach the apartment.
Declan!
Your daughter is in the white Subaru Outback, parked in the basement. Spot B16.
Breach, breach, breach!
Mr. Singh, you're with me. B16 now. Declan, we can't find the car.
What?
There's no Subaru here.
Sir, the apartment's clear. No sign of Hendrix.
I want you to fucking check everything. Entries, exits, stairways, fucking bed sheets. I want you to fucking find him.
We split up, sir. There's no sign of him.
You shouldn't have come for me. You have no idea what you've just done.
Movement. There's a black BMW, north side opposite platform D.
That's his getaway. Declan? Declan? Do you have him?
Did you consider if Hendrix planned to kill Sonia even if the drop weren't to have taken place?
He made it explicit enough. He killed her because we tried to capture him.
The CCTVs were off at Lynn Apartments when your team moved in, correct?
Yeah,
But What tipped him off?
He had micro cameras set up in the hallway, which were activated by our unit moving in.
Precisely. So, Mr. Ashford, you know the outcome of your impulsive decision, so if given an opportunity, let's say, would you have gone through the operation in a different manner?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
The goal was to save the child and capture the dreaded
The goal was to save the child, period.
Hendrix has done it to 14 other families.
And the count's 15, and you didn't stop him.
Now what the hell are you getting at?
You made an impulsive decision by sending in a team of elite operatives to capture a dreaded criminal who you weren't meant to capture because he held the person you were supposed to bring home. What I'm hearing is you have no regret over what you did.
You have no idea what I am going through.
You have no idea what Mr. Singh is going through.
Mr. Singh? Would you have even flown down here if it wasn't for Mr. Singh? Do you give a shit about this case or Mr. Singh?
I'm gonna tell this once. Don't you dare hang my friendship with Mr. Singh over this. Yeah? This happened on your watch, not mine. So this is a cross for you to bear.
kidnapped, killed, tortured anyone who stood in his way. He played with a police force, sending victims' bodies piece by piece. That was some sort of a sick joke. I just wanted it to end. To end him.
Mr. Ashford, you can't keep this pursuit of Hendrix going. It's not feasible. And I promise you, the next time you do this, it'll be the last time you do it as a law enforcement officer at the KSU. Is that clear?
Not gonna stop.
To the esteemed board members of the KSU, upon my cross-examination with Mr. Declan Ashford, I've concluded that the operation would have been a success had he refrained from diverting from the objective defined by Overwatch. However, in my firm belief, going off course was powered by his intention to prevent an onslaught of these heinous crimes from bringing Hendrix Novak to justice. I remain hopeful that he persists with this effort by sticking within the operational boundaries of the KSU. With this, I declare my vote in favor of reinstating his post and in favor of the termination of his employment at the KSU should he go off course again.
source from the department tells me that they've greenlit an operation to capture me.
Dinner was just the start, right? What's next, Hendrix?
Akshay Parihar and Declan Ashford